The new iOS 26 is currently on its last beta. It is beta 8 that has been released at the beginning of the last week, and we are about 6 days now into this beta, and it's amazing. It is a great update, and as you know by now, this being the last beta, it is actually ready for release. Everything is very smooth, it runs really good, and of course, all the new designs and all the cool new features make it a great update. And I think it is time for you to update to iOS 26 right now. Now, another thing you should do right now is subscribe to the channel, because most of you guys that watch my videos are still not subscribed to the channel. So if you want to see more iOS 26 videos, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out a lot. Now let me show you guys why I think it's the right time right now to update to iOS 26 instead of waiting for the public release. Now, we're currently on the beta 8. There will be no more betas of iOS 26. The next release will be the RC version, which will be released on September 9th after the new iPhone event is over. So the first thing you want to do is update, of course. This is also one of the reasons why I think you should update right now, because it's very easy. You no longer need to install beta profiles and all that stuff. All you have to do is just go ahead and go to the general settings, go to the software update page, and right here under beta updates, just select either the public beta or the dev beta. They're basically the same, and you can simply go ahead and update your device directly from here. So number one reason, it is really easy for you to update your device to the new iOS 26. The next reason would be the stability of this update. Now, iOS 26 overall has been really good. Now, I've been using it, of course, from day one, from the dev beta 1, and the first few betas, of course, had quite a few problems, but since beta 3, it actually has started to improve a lot. It is actually really fast. As you can see, everything is very smooth, it's very stable. You don't get any like glitches or crashes that are random just on the device, restarting your device or turning off your device or something like that. The software is actually really good, and I believe it's ready to be installed on a daily device, and it actually has been for the last month. I believe since beta 5 it actually was really good, very smooth. Everything is very smooth, and I didn't have any problems whatsoever using this on my main device on daily basis. This is another reason that you shouldn't be afraid of installing iOS 26 right now on your device. Now, the next thing would be the performance. The device is stable with iOS 26. It's very smooth, animations are very fast, and everything runs as it should. But performance, when it comes to testing, turns out to be amazing. You can see this score right here. This is an iPhone 15 Pro Max, and this is Geekbench 6, and here we have the score. So the single core score and the multi-core score. This is actually really amazing. 2,986 right there on the single core score, while we have a score of 7,731 on the multi-core score. Now, if you can just find right here where I have iOS 18.5 somewhere, it is better than iOS 18.5 actually. I tested iOS 18.5, of course, here I have it. So you can see the single core score, it's 20 points above 18.5, which of course is very late on the iOS 18 cycle, and it should be the best of iOS 18. We still had an amazing score with iOS 26, way better. So it's 20 points higher right there on the single core score, and you can see right here we have almost 300 points over iOS 18.5 on the multi-core score. So don't worry about performance. Your device will perform better with iOS 26 than iOS 18. Now, another reason would be battery. So here we have a battery on the iPhone 15 Pro Max with the battery health at 89% and 838 charging cycles. Of course, it is not a new battery, and the times that I'm getting on this battery are actually really okay. I'm not saying this is the best battery life that you will get on your device on any iOS software, but it's good. I think you can just use this on daily basis, go throughout the day with iOS 26 installed on your device. There won't be a problem. So you can see right here the times that I'm getting. On average, I'm getting about 8 hours on screen with that battery at that percentage of battery health, so it actually runs really good. Even with the battery here, it's okay, it's not a problem, it's not something that should keep you from installing iOS 26 currently on your device. Now the next thing would be, of course, the new liquid glass design. Everything just looks better with the liquid glass design. Just taking a look at things here, different tabs, different places where you have the liquid glass design, it just looks amazing. You can see right here how cool that looks. It's just really good. And once you start using a device with the liquid glass design, you won't be able to go back. iOS 18 seems very old when you move from iOS 26 to the iOS 18. I've used the device on iOS 18 for a couple of days here doing some reviews on iOS 18.6, and it's actually not that good. It looks really bad. You will get used to iOS 26 and you won't be just going back to iOS 18 at all because it seems very old. The new liquid glass design, everything looks much better, and of course it's much more modern. Now, of course, there will be the customization options as well. You will have more customization options with iOS 26. So the home screen, you can see the icons here. You can have the liquid glass icons, which are really nice. You can go to customize right here and you will have a few different options. So you will have the clear ones, the tinted ones, also the tinted icons now look different with iOS 26. They are much better than previously. Of course, you can go ahead and choose label or no label. And when you go to clear here, you will have different options, light and dark mode. It's actually much better, and of course more options than iOS 18 actually. And when you go to the lock screen, this is totally different and it looks amazing. Just take a look at this. How good does this lock screen look? It is just beautiful, and you will get used to this lock screen and you won't be going back to iOS 18. Now the other thing will be, of course, a lot more new features. With the phone app, we get new features like screen calling and the ability to assist you on hold when you call like different services. You will have the new ability to see how much time it requires for your device to actually charge your battery, which is really awesome. You can see it right here when you're not charging or on the lock screen while the device is charging. Of course, you will have the new adaptive power mode, which will help you get way more battery life on your iPhone by adjusting the performance of your iPhone. It is really awesome. On the Messages app, we now get backgrounds, we get different polls. The Photos app is also amazing. Anyone that hated the iOS 18 new Photos app will love the iOS 26 new Photos app, which is again great. Basically, it has been reversed to the before Photos app on iOS 17, and it's much better. We have, of course, a new Preview app, a new Games app, and a ton of other features that actually make this update an amazing update, and you should install it right now on your iPhone, even though we're still waiting for the public release. And last but not least, it's basically just to get used to iOS 26. Especially if you're planning on buying a new iPhone this September, there will be, of course, a new iPhone that will come with iOS 26 pre-installed on the device. So by installing it now on your iPhone, you will have a few weeks to get used to the new software before purchasing your new phone. And of course, you don't have to wait for the public release. So we're currently on September 30th, and we will have the new iPhone presented on the 9th of September. That day, Apple will also release the RC version of iOS 26. So once you update to iOS 26, the RC version, you basically have the public release of iOS 26 on your device. You will just have it a week before everyone else, which will install it on the 15th of September. So you don't have to wait. Again, from beta 8 to the RC version, very little changes will be made, and of course from the RC to the public there will be no change because that will be the exact same update. So that's basically it for this video, guys. These are 8 reasons why I think you should install iOS 26 right now on your iPhone. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash the like button if you did, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one.